Welcome to the very 16th session of Saltmarsh's Isle of Dread, the first one for 2022. It has been a number of weeks since we've all got together, and it's been more than a month since Steve or Legolas has participated in what's going on. So we need a pretty important recap, I think, for Steve. Specifically around when we got Steve, what was the last thing you remember for Legolas? Do you recall?
I actually don't.
Were you there when you defeated the pirates?
Yes.
Were you there when you had the fight with the elk?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
that was the last one that he wasn't.
That was the last fight. That was the big fight. That was the fight on your way to checking out the river. So,
That's when Greg threw out the castle.
That's when Greg threw out the castle. That's right. So you guys were Dave, take us up to the hunting lodge, or the not hunting lodge, the ranch house. So from the pirate, you've completed the pirate battle, and then you get to the ranch house. Maybe you can give Steve a little
So we completed
there.
the pirate battle, and then we brought I guess some prisoners back. I know that Axel didn't want to slay them off, and Erwin kind of could have slayed them off if it was up to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I convinced, I guess, the group to have them be judged in their tradition.
Yep, you guys you rescued the prisoners, took them back to the village, and then there was two captives two of the pirates that you brought back. Or was it two? Yeah, two of the pirates.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So then we had this, when we raided when we defeated when we shut down this slave encampment, we found a letter that said something about bring slaves or bring something up a stream. So then we took a look at the map and tried to look at the rivers on the map.
Mm-hmm.
The first river we went to, actually, did we come across an encounter in our travels with anything attack the ship or anything like that?
Nothing attacked the ship. You guys did find here, and again, if I'm going to put you guys on the your map right now, the player's map of the Isle of Dread, so you can have a look there. So yeah, you went back to the village, and then coming back to, you were looking around for the rivers, and you found there were two rivers, like two suspect rivers that you could see on the map.
Right.
And you didn't encounter, I don't think you encountered any...
Nothing, no random encounters on our travels.
You didn't have another squid attack? You had another squid attack.
Yeah, we might have had an attack, the squid attack.
The squid attack, and this time you kind of did it, you done it, right? And you had a tentacle that you cut off and had you had barbecue, you had calamari for a couple days.
Nice, yes. So then we made our way to the river.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Poseidon docked out on the river or out on the water, and we've taken these small rafts, or a small raft, up the river. Heading up the river, we came across some of the largest animals we've ever seen. Some elk. I don't know if the elk attacked us or if they were just trampling through the woods because they were frightened.
They attacked us.
They attacked us?
Yeah, they were pretty hostile, just generally hostile.
Okay.
Asshole elk. Yeah.
And we
then,
made him.
Greg did a pretty cool play when he threw out the what is it again?
The Darren's Instant Fortress.
Yes. And kind of dropped it on an elk.
Well, he dropped it beside an elk that got squashed between the building and a big ass tree.
It was very good tactical use of that instant fortress. Yep. And by the way, it was more of a stream, not so much of a river. It was like, it was like a babbling brook kind of thing, 5 feet wide, barely enough space for your canoes to go up it. But you did find a couple. Do you remember you found a couple things along the riverbank?
Yeah, we found some stones.
Yes.
That were very interesting. That we kind of started to follow the where these things had were in the river, and then that's when we met the elk and had a big old foray with them. Ended up taking the 3 of them out. We butchered one of them, so we have a significant amount of meat right now on our
nice
canoe.
steaks.
Yep.
And in the process of being in this fortress, we saw across a plain, which was out in front of us, a structure of some kind that looked like a ranch house, something along that way. Didn't look occupied, but we thought we should go check it out. So on our way to there, we saw what looks like dinosaurs until we ended up getting to the structure.
Yep.
Finally got inside, and
it seemed to be abandoned.
Yeah, it seemed to be abandoned. Not necessarily violently, it wasn't destroyed or anything, but it was locked and no residents except for a blink dog, which the party has now adopted.
His name is...
Go ahead.
What's his name?
Wizard.
Yeah, you called him Wizard. So you have a blink dog.
Now you don't.
I thought it was Blinky. Anyway,
no, it's Talladega Nights.
So,
no.
In the process of this, we hear some horrific sounds coming from outside, and we're being attacked by these. The house is being attacked by these imp-like creatures that have bat wings and projectile darts coming out of their tails and all this other wonderful stuff. And they're pretty hardy. I put a number of arrows into a couple of them, and they're still coming. So
yeah, they weren't able to get into a house though because there's like some type of force field around it.
Yeah, they don't like whatever's protecting this house, but they are battering the crap out of it. It's
right. It sounds like it's cracking.
Yeah. So you're under attack from these sort of spiky flying devil things from outside, right?
And we're able to shoot out, but they're not able to get in, so that's convenient.
Yeah, that's helped. They haven't been able to get in, but they have been steadily pummeling the house. But there's some switch at the front door that somehow maybe triggered this security shield or whatever that is sort of protecting you right now. But knowing that things are sort of shit's hitting the fan, you've decided to retreat to the dungeon. The basement dungeon, the basement / dungeon, and there what happened when you got to the basement? Do you remember?
There were a few imps that attacked us.
Couple more of those little a couple imps, like little creatures, but they'd actually turned into. One of them turned into a different. I can't remember. It turned into something, but you managed to finish them off pretty quickly. But right now it's who's downstairs. You got Wizard the Blink Dog. You got Kane. There's Axel, and where's Erewhon and Legolas at this point? By the way, you've got Gale, your buddy. He's with you too. He's still with you, and Oceanus. She's back with the ship. She's hanging out with the crew on the ship right now. So you've got Gale and Wizard your Blink Dog.
Gale's downstairs with the group.
Is Gale
and
downstairs?
Legolas was just outside the trap door that goes down into the attic or down into the basement, and I was still guarding the stairway windows on the upper level, waiting to see if these things were coming in, and taking shots at them as they presented themselves.
Okay, so I'm gonna add this guy. This is the token for Gale. If he's not,
I've got a black screen right now. I don't know if you have that visible yet.
no.
Scroll down, like all the way down, in about the middle of the screen.
Yeah,
It's a very small room.
it's a small room. You're in like a. This is the entrance to the basement, and it's a storeroom, right? There's like some kegs and some barrels and crates. Nothing, nothing of significant interest.
I've got maximum out, and I'm not seeing it.
You won't see it because you're not there. You will only see Erwan. You will see your. You are up on the. You're up in the main ranch house level.
I'm standing on I'm standing on the stairs to give myself partial cover down the hallway to fire.
So you can't see yourself. You still can't see yourself on that screen right now. No,
I
because
can't either.
you won't be able to because I have to only add the players to one screen.
Okay.
So we'll have to here.
I know what I'm doing and where I'm at. So unless someone calls down,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna for Legolas's sake. You guys should be able to see this now. So everyone, can you see yourself now?
I see green.
Red rose is true.
Yes, I see.
I see the bloom following you.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Is that did I get a copyright strike now for that? Because I sang it?
Yeah, probably.
Who cares?
Fortunately, you probably don't.
Oh no! I don't get monetized. Give me a break. Okay, so that's good. So can you see? You still can't see yourself. Legolas, how about you? Can you see yourself in this?
Yep. Yep, all good.
You guys, the rest of you guys, can you see yourselves?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So this is the ranch house. Okay, and yeah. So everyone, you're standing up. You're protecting the second floor and the stairs from anybody coming in. Legolas, you're in the kitchen, and you've seen your buddies all go downstairs. And you're hearing over here, Legolas. You hear, whoop, bam, and sort of the shuddering of bodies hitting the side of the ranch house, and they're getting not louder, but you hear cracking, like they seem to be getting through, or on the verge of getting through. So it's a little bit more intense. So you know that you either fight or flee. So let's from that. You guys, the guys in the basement, you are at the entrance of the basement. You defeated a couple of these imps. Your Blink Dog Wizard is with you.
Well, wait a second. Didn't we tell Wizard to go get the party and bring them downstairs?
I think so, yeah.
That's right, and that's actually right. I'm just going to give you inspiration for that because it's the new year and what the hell. So you got inspiration. That's right. We said hasn't bonded deeply with you guys yet, or really understand
he actually
commands.
He
bonded
with us. He has not bonded with Airvan.
That's right. And so he won't know. Airvan. He doesn't know who your friends are.
He went straight to Legolas and Gale.
Right, and yes, that's right. So you guys, I think we finished this off by Legolas and Gale said, "Yeah, we're coming down," and yeah. So what did you? Let's do that. Legolas and Gale are on their way down. What did you guys want to do with Erawan? Sorry.
We want Blink. We have our wizard. We have another member of our party out there. But maybe someone should accompany him.
So who's attached to Blink again, or to Blink? Who's attached to Wizard again?
I think
it's
Kane
Greg.
he was attached to Kane.
Was it Kane?
Kane and Gale. I think he liked both.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't command him yet. I mean, it's like, it's not. It's too early in the relationship for you to, perform sophisticated. You met him 18 seconds ago. So 3 rounds ago. But somehow he manages to bring Gale. So here's Gale, if you can see him, And I will move Legolas here as well. So let's put Legolas on the map. Legolas. My Legolas. That was, by the way, that was my New Year's. I watched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Nice.
On original DVD, not like Blu-ray. And original DVD still holds up.
Extended editions?
Of course. They're the
Nice.
they're the beautiful. I mean, the packaging themselves is more than enough to justify the purchase. Yeah, I've watched them every few Christmases. That's but it's been like 6 or 7 years since I've watched the whole thing.
Did you start at The Hobbit?
No, I didn't do the Hobbit. I didn't do the Hobbit series. I just did Lord of the Rings piece. I will do maybe next year. I'll start with the Hobbit, but. Okay, and where the hell did Legolas go? Here you are, NPCs, ships.
So Axel would not leave a comrade behind, and when they come back, when they come in, I would start going out to go get Erevan and find them, tell them that we found a passage out through, underneath the house. Or we found something underneath the house.
Okay, so are you gonna go back up and get Erevan?
I would, yes.
Okay, so Erevan, you see and hear Axel come back up, imploring you to come down to sort of the basement area, and as you're doing that, again, there's another flyby, and you hear smashing against the side of the house, louder and louder. In fact, you actually hear through one of the rooms breaking of not glass, but smashing of wood, of planks. So this sounds like they're kind of breaking through.
Okay. I come down. I relay that information to Excellence. This could be compromised. Do we really want to be down in a hole with these things coming at us?
I think our goal is to get out through the bottom.
Okay.
Because we're not we can't get out up top with all these devils or demons, whatever they. I would be able to sense exactly what they are, right? With my channel divination.
You have sensed that they're devils. They're from hell.
Yes, they're definitely not of this plane.
Nope.
And for some reason they're focusing on this house. We got to get out of here.
Give me an intuition check as well, Axel, please.
Okay.
The first roll of the day. First catch of the day.
Intuition?
Insight? Insight, sorry. What the hell's intuition? What RPG am I playing? 11.
Sorry. 11.
Okay, so you're not sure that this is the way out, but you get the feeling from Wizard that he's leading you down here, right? He's taking you down to the dungeon, and you get a good vibe from him. So you're trusting his instincts. Okay, so so things are sort of crashing in. What do you want to do? You both feel that you need to get out of here.
I'm gonna head downstairs and tell everyone to come with me.
Alrighty, so and everyone.
I'm following.
All right, so you're downstairs, and so there you are. Can you see this now?
Hang on. I gotta zoom into it now. There we go.
So we should have dynamic lighting on here, so you should be able to not see everything. Does that sound right? Can you?
Yeah, I see a narrow rectangular
Fantastic.
boxes and
Good.
dog up in the upper right corner, and then 3 guys in the middle. And
Perfect.
Barrels to my right. So, yeah.
Okay, so you've already seen that there's nothing of interest really down here. Storehouse, rotting goods, and it's obviously where the ranch house was storing some of it. It's perishables. And so what do you want to do? So it's up top
I'd like to ask Legolas
So you guys, wait. Do you want? Hold on. So before you ask that, do you want to close the latch or the hatch, or do you want to leave it open?
Definitely close it.
If I'm the last one down, I'm closing it.
Yep. Okay, closed. There is no natural light down here.
Legolas, can you cast light on my shield?
I can, and I will.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, on Axel's shield.
Yes.
Fantastic. So I'm going to give you. You emit. That's 20 and 20, right? Is it 20?
Yes.
20 and 20. So there you go. You should be emitting light. You guys should be able to see light coming from Axel's character. Can you?
Yeah.
If I move, sorry, Axel, I'm moving you. Can you guys see the light move when he moves?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Good. Okay. So, there we go. So, after that long established, oh my God. I think I'm like, literally one of those days. Yeah, the recap. So, after that long recap, you now have Wizard who's in front. And what do you guys want to do? How do you want to do it?
Well, I look around. Is there any way out of here? I mean, we've come down into a hole. I haven't seen.
There's a hole on the top right side.
Okay, up where the dog
looks like.
Kane, can you have Wizard lead us?
Sure. Think so.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't I follow our critter, because I probably have the best stealth next to this animal. And I definitely have vision in this kind of darkness, so hopefully I can give you a heads up if something's coming.
So you want to stay out of the range of my light?
Yeah, that'd be kind of nice.
Okay, I'll hang back in the middle 20 feet back.
I want to pull out some of our venison from the bag of holding. And tell him to feed Wizard so he knows you're a friend.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him before.
So how much?
Yeah.
Pound?
We gave him quite a... Yeah, maybe a pound.
Okay.
Okay.
Big dog.
Yep. Okay. Hold on one second, you guys. So you're able to do that, and he is. So he wags his tail. He looks at you, Aravan. He wags his tail, like, "Yep, okay." Oh, good.
Okay. So I'm kind of looking down the hallway now.
Going down the hallway. All right.
Looking down the hallway.
You're sneaking down the hallway. Give me a stealth check, then, please.
No, I said I'm looking down the hallway, not sneaking yet.
I heard. You're twerking down the hallway. So you're cutting out as soon as you say I'm blanking down the hallway. It's like the match game from the '70s. Like,
yeah,
he's blanking down the hallway. You're whatting down the hallway.
There's a weird feedback from your side. It sounds like a rush of air.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it, are you guys all getting that weird sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
Okay. Then that is my problem. I can probably fix that too. So let's fix it.
I don't hear it anymore though.
Maybe
I
it's
think
because
I think it's me. The furnace just came on, so I'll keep muted.
Okay. I don't hear. Everything sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay. It was your furnace there, son. Son.
Son.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry. I've been talking to my boy all day.
No problem, Dad.
Okay, good. Okay, so you're walking down the hallway is what you're saying, right, Aaron?
Yeah, looking, I think.
First thing I'm doing is I'm looking down to see if there's shoots to this, if it's a straight line, if it's a zigzaggy, get an idea what this hallway looks like.
Mhm.
Is it man-made? I mean, is it like carved smooth stone? Is it
Yep.
bricks, tile? What's the floor look like? All that kind of thing.
So it is. Give me an investigation check, please. Investigation.
11.
It doesn't appear. It appears to be. It's rough. It's definitely not like. There's no stone carving. It's sort of like rough hewn into the earth. But it's been. Some areas have been sort of reinforced by some lumber. It doesn't look like it's been intricately, carved or bored out. It looks somewhat natural. I'll just say that. It doesn't look like dwarven. It doesn't look like dwarven architecture. It looks like something natural has created this, and then enhanced by human activity. Let's say that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Yep.
All right. I'll start moving down the hallway. Is the dog going to lead out, or am I going to lead out?
He's looking for you guys. He's not quite a trained animal yet, so let's just say he needs you to lead.
20, 25. All right. I'll move to here.
Okay. You got dark vision, right? So yeah, you can see. So you get to this sort of this junction, and there's more path that goes to the right, and there's more path that goes straight ahead.
All right. I motion them to come up.
Is that Gale by me?
So what do you want to do with Gale, by the way?
I want to stand close to Gale, protect him.
Okay, Gale's gonna. Okay, so go ahead, and I'll move Gale like behind you guys. He's. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this a little bit easier. Wizard's gonna be next to Gale, and they're gonna be just behind.
Well, Wizard needs the lead, right?
Not necessarily.
I thought you said you were gonna have.
Yeah. I can lead this.
Okay, Legolas and Axel, move your characters up, you guys.
6 spaces. They're 5 feet squares.
Yep.
Oh.
And Erevan, you notice that straight ahead, it doesn't appear to be there's a path, but it seems to open up into a bigger area, maybe a room.
Okay. I turn around and say to them, straight ahead looks like it's a much larger room. I can't tell what's down to the right yet. I'll move over there and take a look.
We'll wait for your
We'll wait for your signal.
All right.
Okay.
Huh. How wide?
So again, what you notice is over here to the north, that appears to be a larger room. To the right is another path that goes down.
It goes down?
Well, no, not down. It's straight.
Okay.
It's a straight path that goes straight.
All right. Can I see how far?
Yeah, I mean, can you see how far?
That's what I'm looking. What's my night vision stuff?
Let me check your night vision.
I think it's 60 feet, but I'm not sure.
I've got night vision distance is 60 feet. Yep.
That's what I thought. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to here.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a little night vision tint here. Okay.
Ooh.
There you go.
Cool. Whoa.
There you go.
All right. So, I motion them up a little farther.
Okay. Just getting my dice ready.
Oh, great. Just what we need.
That's just because I hadn't got them ready before. So
So move up 30 feet.
Move up here together, hopefully.
And let me just double check. Okay.
My light isn't really circling out for me.
Your light is not circling up, you said?
Correct. Excuse me.
I mean, you've got light, so
Oh, there it goes a little bit.
you've only got 20 feet. You got 20 feet bright light and 20 feet dim light.
Right.
Okay.
So all I really see right now is Blink and Gale. Is that right, or should I move up more?
If you move up, you should see Greg.
You guys should move up because I called you up.
Can you see me? Good.
I see you.
No.
I see Greg.
Or,
Dave, can you see him?
So this is all the movement I get, and I cannot see them now.
What?
I don't think we're not really in combat, are we?
No. But it doesn't matter. You should see. Here, I'm going to give you some light. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's because you're supposed to have bright light is 20, and then
Now I
light.
see Kane now, and then I see this. Okay, now I see stuff. I think I'm just getting lag. Sorry.
Could be. Okay. Okay, and that's good. All right. So what? And now what are you gonna do, Evan?
Well,
You can see the end of. I mean, you can see to the end of the hallway, and it looks like it goes to the south a bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, once I get these guys up within earshot, I explain to them there's a bigger room, and I'm pointing along here. There's a bigger room ahead here, but there's a passage going right that I don't know if we should, leave an angle of attack from behind us. So we might want to have some people post up right in here, wait for a couple of us to go down and see what's down this hallway, so that we don't have any surprises coming from behind us.
Sure. I'll wait up right there.
I would suggest you wait right here. Stay out of line of that hallway.
What you can see a little bit in there, Greg, and you can see it is a big. It looks like a big cavern, and there seems to be some mites coming from the floor.
Floor.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Look out for any creature comes by.
Okay, so you're posting guard there?
Yep.
Okay.
And I've moved down to where I'm at now.
Okay. With the rest of you guys? I got wizard. Oh, I just screwed up. Wizard's now flat. That's not right. Okay, there's Squashy and Kid. Okay, so there we go. So those are so Legolas and Axel. You gotta move up if you want. Okay. So you can see that it curves around a little bit, Aravan.
Yep. Let's see. Is anybody coming with me, or do you want me to just stealth down and come back?
Maybe stealth down, see what's there, and come back. You
All
good with
right, I can do that.
All right.
So go in stealth mode, and
Okay, roll for stealth. Roll for stealth.
okay. Where's my stealth? Where's my
Where's
stealth?
my goddamn stealth? Lurleen, give me my goddamn stealth.
11. Not that good. Must not be stealthy today.
No, that's not particularly stealthy. Okay.
Yep. Yep. I will continue to stealth down the best I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right. Wow, Jesus, it's getting even better. Okay.
Okay. So
Unless,
as you do that, so all you guys, Wizard starts growling. Wizard starts going, and it's pointing basically right down here. You turn back, Aravine, and you hear him growling. You don't know at what,
okay.
and then you realize what he's growling at, and everybody needs to roll initiative. But everybody rolls initiative as this thing, sort of this side of the wall, begins to sort of blush out and starts heading towards you, Airvan.
Oh, goody. Let me roll
And so
my
everybody,
green.
wait, hold on, everybody, hold on a second. Let me just get rid of the. Hang on, I gotta get rid of everything first. Remove all turns. Everybody, then go and add your turn in there. Go ahead.
Ho, ho, ho! Look at that number.
Boom. Oops,
Oh,
I meant. Boom.
all right, Kane.
And
There's
then
number
that's
2.
this guy. Oh, come on, Jesus Christ.
Good grief. Look at all the 20s.
Boom.
All right.
Really?
You got
Really,
3.
guys?
You did.
Come on. Okay, so what do we have? We have, wow, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, a 21 and 2 20s. Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, no problem. Aravan, Axel, Kane. So Kane, Axel, who's got a higher dex? Aravan, yours is 18, right?
Yes.
Axel, yours is
12.
Kane.
It's also 12.
Roll off, boys. Roll 20. 13 for Kane.
1.
Okay, well, Kane,
Hey,
there you go.
get that one out of your system now, dude.
Yeah, get.
Right. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Good thing it was.
That just means you're number 3.
So what happens, you guys, is you see, you did not notice this before, and it just sort of comes out of nowhere. This ooze-like ooze starts heading towards Aravan, but it's moving pretty slowly.
Okay.
Aravan, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Radio. 12.
Okay. Just 1 second. Yes. Oh,
Sorry, can
Yep.
you guys hear me? Your Discord just.
Yeah.
I don't have a black one. I got a purple one. Though. I don't have a black one. There's one downstairs, Jess. in your with your pens. Okay, and so you get rolled a 12. All right. So you, sir. Oh, come on. You, sir, see this from behind you as you're looking towards that. As you're looking towards that that ooze that's now coming towards you, you feel this presence of something above dropping on you, and you see this come down, and
Can't make it out. What is it?
it is some kind of, oops, that's not right, some kind of jelly-like substance from the wall, and it tries to drop on you. It tries to literally get the drop on you, Aravan.
Okay.
And it does. So you need to go make
Wait. It hit me?
it. It drops from where it was, and you didn't notice it. You have to make a dex save, please.
Okay, so roll my deck.
You got to roll a dex saving throw. Correct. Okay. Yeah. So basically, you're gonna take. Where's the damage? I'm gonna just do this damage. Boom. No, where's the damage? You're taking 7 acid damage. You basically get, like in Ghostbusters, you've been slimed, but actually you are now in. You're in this jelly. You are engulfed in this jelly. Give me I'm gonna give you a chance. Give me a dex saving throw again, please. Beat it. It's a DC 10. Yeah, you totally beat it. If you'd like to go and say something before you're completely engulfed, you're allowed to do that.
How about there's more than one slime?
Okay. There's more than one slime. All right. Okay. And that's fine. You want okay, there's more than one slime. And now we go to Aravan.
Hey.
Ironically,
Well,
we get to go to your turn, so that's
I
so
don't understand how I didn't get a chance to notice this.
hell. Sorry, just a
12
second.
perception.
How does my initiative go? -2.97. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. It's perception. So again, well, it's not necessarily an attack at the beginning. It's more sometimes cubes get the jump on you because you just don't notice them. So, but anyway, it's your turn now. You can go and you took your damage, and you are engulfed. And when you're engulfed, you can't breathe. You're restrained. And this is nasty shit. This is like acidic crap.
Yeah,
So
I don't understand what it is. I'm.
you can break. You can try to break free from it. You need to make a strength check.
All right, I will do a strength check.
Okay. You get your head out and you put one foot down and you run out. So you can choose which direction, which side of this cube do you want to come out on.
All right, I'll come out over here.
Okay.
And
You can still make, that was your action to break free, and I'm gonna give you half your speed. back.
Okay.
Let's just sort of say you kind of fell down. You just got out of it, and you have to pick yourself up if you want to go and move anywhere.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cunning action. And I'm going to basically do a dash with a bit of a parkour move to go up and bounce over this guy, diving over the top of him to get up to here.
So you want to dash.
Yes, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
5.
parkour move. Is there a reason he wouldn't get an opportunity attack?
No, he can take a shot at it, but I'm going to be using my acrobatics to just completely bounce over this guy. So I will make myself as difficult a target to hit as possible.
All right, so let's see what happens. So, yep. Okay. He basically, you sort of, as you try to parkour like along, are you parkouring on him or are you going off the wall?
I'm going off the walls.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to go bounce one to the other and then over the top of him.
He tries to attack you, and with a 17, does that hit?
17. Shit. Yep.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do 5 bludgeoning plus 6 acid damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. So, Jeff, you are where? So let me just see what we got here. This is the first time I've done this before. Most of you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. You got. You have studded leather armor, right?
Correct.
Roll a d10. Don't roll a 1 or 2.
Second one, pull it up. Thing out of the way. How about 5?
So you hear as you parkour past him. So you parkour past him. You take some damage, and you hear some sizzle on your armor, but you notice that it didn't there's nothing that it's sort of like your part of the leather armor has gone black, but it still seems to be intact. So something seems to have sizzled on your armor, but it doesn't seem to have done anything serious to your armor.
Oh, that's good. I'm taking all the damage from my armor anyway.
There you go. All right, so you managed to get over there, and yeah, so you've dodged or gotten away from these 2 oozes. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to start telling them there's a great big ooze and a little one, and both of them fit me, and I'm in pain.
Okay, Kane, you're up.
So I'll keep backing up away from this stuff with them in view.
Okay, Kane, you see that you hear this going on, but you're looking over to the northwest.
See, now there's more threats coming from down that way.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna back up to about there. And
okay. And are you doing anything then, or just backing up?
Yeah. Don't see anything from here. Can't really get over there.
There's not. I mean, whatever's happening, it's behind the curve.
Yeah.
Or behind the bend. Okay.
Going to hold my action to cast Entangle from the wand. Whenever I see Aravan move toward me.
If Erevan moves toward you, you want to cast Entangle where?
Yeah. As far away from that I can see, like there, or like even for. I want him to miss it. I want it to sort of
Okay.
slow down what was coming.
And how many charges does this wand have?
7.
Okay. If it doesn't trigger, you lose the
Yep.
the spell. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's held. Fantastic.
Yep.
Axel, you're up.
So I hear this commotion up front. It's a little bit out of my line of sight, but I hear Erevan saying something about oozes, and to be careful. So I'm going to start moving forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let me see if I can see anything. Let my screen catch up.
Yep. Yep, it's taking some time. There you go. Okay, yeah, so you see this sort of grayish ooze that's just sort of, you see this sort of pseudopod.
It's
It's
gray.
this gray mass of ooze, and as Erevan sort of parkoured around it, you see this sort of hand appendage go out and hit him, and this come back.
Do I notice any effects that it had on his equipment or no? Not
I
really.
mean, give me an investigation check. It's going to be DC 17.
Okay.
No, you don't know.
So then I would, strike at this thing. That's what Axel would do.
Okay. Yep.
I can't see them actually because of this yellow. He jumped.
Because of the yellow. So you can't. I mean,
We're over here in this back corner. You can't see it.
Okay, so I can't see that. So I move 25, 30.
here. Let me. Here, that's not right. Yeah, can you see a little more now?
There, you should be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yep, you can see it.
So that is my movement.
Okay,
And yeah, okay.
that's it. All right. Okay, so this guy, you just sort of see this muck sort of shamble along the floor pretty slow. It doesn't seem to be moving very fast, but moves about 10 feet over to Erevan, and it tries to you see this pseudopod flick out again, and it 14.
Nope.
That will miss. So just sort of flails wildly, and I mean, there's no emotion. It's jello, right? Well, this is more like pudding. This is more like a ooze kind of thing. Okay, and that's all it does. Next, at this time, you see Wizard he's growling like crazy, and he rushes into the fray. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he goes next to you. He can go over here. So he goes over here, and he tries to bite this. He tries to eat some pudding, which is kind of gross, but he tries to. And does that hit? 14. That absolutely hits. So he hits. He just grabbed him and did some damage. But yeah, it did some damage. But Wizard's like he's like spitting out what was in his mouth. It's just disgusting. He's sort of like doesn't like it at all. But he seemed to bite it, and the ooze is like he didn't swallow it apparently. Doesn't swallow. Legolas, my Legolas, you're up. Finally, after this long, Legolas, you finally have an attack. By the way, you did attack, by the way, in the last session.
Yeah?
It just wasn't you. Yeah, you in the last session didn't Legolas, or the 2 sessions ago Legolas attacked, right?
Yeah.
I think Legolas was the one that threw the instant fortress out.
That's right, he did.
He was.
He killed an elk.
So,
You see an ooze that's attacking Erevan.
can I get a line of sight on them? On it? All these people in between?
There are 3 people in the way. You can, but it's at right now. The AC it's got 3/4 cover right now.
3/4 cover?
Yep, that's a +5 AC for it.
I'll give it a shot. What the heck?
Okay.
Probably not.
13 Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
It just hits.
All right.
So you guys sort of see this Eldritch Blast goes past Gale, goes past Axel, just goes past Erevan, just impacted on the surface of this ooze, and does how much? 14?
Uh-huh.
Wow. All right. Okay. And that's what kind of damage is this?
Force.
Force damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see a lot of it just sort of splatter all over the wall. It's still sort of moving, but it's, I mean, I don't know how an ooze is bloodied, but it's bloodied. It's oozed.
Gutted.
It's gutted. Are you rolling again there, Legolas?
Yeah, he gets 2 beams at level 5.
Nice.
So again, you see Gale, like now Gale's like he sees like this kick-ass sorcerer behind him. Now he ducks and he sees another blast come out, and Legolas or Axel also like just dodging, and it absolutely destroys this thing. There is gray ooze all over the wall.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty nice actually. Yeah, so the ooze is no more. And Gale, who's like, he's not doing much. By the way, I'm going to, for our next session, I'm going to send you guys a note on Discord. I'm going to start a bit of a new rule. I'm going to use Tasha's sidekick rule. So I think that Gale and Oceanus would make some really good sidekicks for you guys as not just NPCs, me doing it. There's specific rules around how you guys can use the sidekicks. If you're not familiar with sidekick rule, look it up online. I'll send you a note on what it means, but it'll give you a little bit more interaction. You can specify the things that Gale and Oceanus will be able to do for you. Okay,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But for now, Gale is like, woohoo! He's Mr. Little. He's a little kid scribe here, and he runs up and he says, "Take that, you ooze, and you're like, he's like, okay, kid. So that's all he does. He's helping, and he's actually, you know what? Just to be practical, he's gonna stay behind. He's gonna stay behind Axel. He's not gonna about to jump into the fight. Okay. Now, Erevan, you still see behind you the thing that had been attacking you before, and it is now it's sort of lumbering over back towards you. 5, 10, 15, and it's basically right next to Wizard. And what does he do with Wizard? He also you sort of see this behind you. You see this massive jelly cube, another pseudopod comes out of this cube and tries to attack Wizard. And with a 10, I don't think he does. Wizard just jumps out of the way, just dodges away from this pseudopod from this big jelly cube. And now we're back to you, Aravan.
Okay. As I turn, I'm moving toward these guys. I'm going, get back now, and I'll charge past, trying to pull them along with me as far as I can move. Which will be somewhere in here. So as I'm going by Axel and
You could just lay there.
Gail, I'm like, get out of here. You're not going to want to deal with this one.
Yep. Okay, so that's fine. Good.
And that's the extent of what I'm doing now, except I'm going to pull a potion and take it because I'm below half in one little encounter. That's ridiculous.
What's your your hit points are?
I have 43 or 41, and I went down to 23.
Plenty.
Yep.
I think when Aravan moves back, my held action goes.
It does. So yes, it does.
Fortunately, Wizard got in the way.
Fortunately, Wizard got in the way. Unfortunately, Wizard got in the way. Yep. So you've entangled. Okay. So please use the draw shape thing here to show me where this is going to go. And then that needs to be moved.
Yeah, just sizing it so I could see.
Okay.
Centered on a point. Can you see that for?
Yep. You can see that. That's fine.
Centered. Yeah. Okay, so creatures in it need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC, I think, is 14 for the wand. 13.
Okay, so Wizard fails.
Uh-oh.
He's now. Does that mean he's restrained?
Yes.
And do you take damage?
No damage.
Okay.
Just restrained.
And I'm just gonna let everybody know this is the gelatinous cube is now going to make a strength save, and it saves. The cube sort of just goes past this. It's saved. You don't know what it's going to do, but it doesn't seem to be affected by the entangle at this point. But a wizard does. Anything else you want to do, Kane?
That was the held action, so that's all I could do then.
All right. That was your held action. Yep, that's right. Okay. Axel Rose, you're up.
Oh, wait. I think it's still gonna.
You get your. Sorry, what am I mean? That was your held action from last turn.
Yeah.
And now you get your action now.
Okay. Well, I don't like that.
What are you rolling there, Jeff? That's your.
I'm rolling my healing potion, but I didn't have anything set up. I did it wrong.
Yep.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
2, yeah, I know. There we go.
There you go.
8 points. Well, that's helpful. That's one of them.
Yep.
Can't really do much on that. I don't want. See, I'm gonna drop concentration on the entangle. And move up. And I'm just going to wait there.
Okay. Axel, you see this. So you're going to drop concentration?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see these weeds come up, entangle the entangle wizard, have no effect on this cube, and then they immediately go down. They wither and die.
I will scoop up Gale and move. So if I'm carrying someone, would that be half distance, half speed?
What's your strength?
My strength is... I actually have an athletic feat.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if that helps me at all. With carrying, I know it does.
Gale's a boy, so he's not very heavy.
What the?
My strength is a 16.
Uh-huh.
But I do have an athlete's feat. Let me see real quick. I think
Athlete, yeah. What does this feat do?
It's for jumping, so I can jump without having to move 10 feet.
Yep. And you've got...
So it doesn't do anything for, like, running with someone.
You've got 207 pounds of equipment on you right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Jesus. That's because... Well... You've got chainmail and splint armor, right? You're wearing the splint and you're carrying the chainmail.
Isn't the chainmail the splint armor?
No, you've got... No. You had an extra... I'm pretty sure you had an extra set of chainmail that you were carrying with you, keeping with you.
Oh, yeah, I see it over there.
So I mean, look, you can do. What do you want? So what do you want to do with Gale here? You want to pick him up and run with him?
I was gonna pick him up and move him, but I'll just tell him to come on, boy.
Come on, boy.
I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 30 feet.
Okay. Okay. So you
now
can,
that I'm aware of that, at my earliest opportunity, I'm gonna dump that chain.
Dump the what? Dump the chainmail?
Yeah.
There was a reason that you had it though, for some reason.
No, I have studded leather for when I'm on the boat, and the splint for when I'm on land.
Right.
So maybe it's just something I found.
No, you had chainmail before, didn't you?
I think you started with chainmail.
You started with chainmail, and then you upgraded to splint mail in our first first season.
Right.
Okay, hold on a second, folks. Okay, so you're able to... That's fine. Yeah, so you're able to... What the hell just happened? Okay, so you tell Gale to move, and he's happy to do so. Okay, the Graves is dead. What you now see is... He sort of sees what's going on, and Wizard goes and... blinks. He goes, boop. You guys see, and you haven't seen this before, Irvine, and you're kind of freaked out, a little freaked out. You see Wizard, who was like trapped by these vines. All of a sudden, sort of looks around and bamfs out of existence and teleports right next to you. And you think that's pretty cool. You think that's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Yep. And when he does it, you kind of smell sort of musky. You're like, what the hell? Like, it's this musky smell of this dog that's just teleported in.
Okay.
Legolas, you're up.
All right.
Oh, crap.
I am going to first use a bonus action and dump 2 healing light dice into Jeff. So that's 2d6.
Okay.
What?
You're healed for 9 points.
9 points? Thank you. I'm only down 1 now.
And then I don't see a target, right?
Right now you
No,
don't. You don't know. You just heard there's some stuff going on over here, but you don't know what it is. You don't see any. You can't see anything from there.
All right, then I'm going to pull back here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
There you go. And by now, Gale is like by himself. He's like, "Oh my! I better get the hell out of here." And so he runs back here. Okay, and now you see lumbering down the hallway. Boom, is this big gelatinous cube, and it's doing nothing but just moving towards you guys. Yerevan, you're up.
All right. Well, from my knowledge, the weapons I have are pretty much useless against this thing. So I say, you know what? We need to move out of here and let Legolas blast that thing. And I move into this room to make sure we don't have more critters coming at us. So I move to there and prepare a attack action if I see anything.
You're gonna prepare an attack action, okay? Okay. So when you go into here, what you see is you've got some light, or sorry, you've got dark vision, right?
Dark vision.
So yeah, it's a big cavern. It's about 30 feet up. It is. You can see how deep it is, with a number of stalactites in the front and a couple of stalagmites in the far area. As far as you can tell, it's a central hall. There's nothing distinguishing from where you are.
Okay. I'm searching visually high, low, side to side to make sure there's no more of these jelly balls coming out of the ceiling or anything else.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
Right.
Yep. Nice. 24. Okay, so yeah, you don't see from what you see there, looking sort of deeply around in the 6 seconds that you have to do so, you don't see anything.
All right.
Okay. Kane, Arcatos, or however you say it.
It's fine. This guy coming there. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere, okay.
And draw it out real quick. Let's melt this ice cube. And I'm going to ram it into the gelatinous cube.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Take 2d6.
A what saving throw?
Dexterity.
Sorry.
I don't think that's gonna be tough.
No. This thing is. Oh. Will it 2 hit? Will it 2 succeed?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't succeed.
And by the way, I mean, this thing is. You can. Give me an insight check, Kane, just for fun. Beat a 10. Okay, no. Okay, no. So, I mean, yeah, it didn't seem to be very dexterous. I'll give you that. So, no, not very dexterous. Okay. So it failed.
So it takes 6 points of fire damage.
All right. You sort of see this. You sort of see part of it just, and sort of the fire goes within it and sort of engulfs it, and you sort of see some of it blacken out and melt away. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Axel Rose.
I will move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 25, 30.
Okay.
And I will look around.
Look around. Okay, so you're going there. Okay, so you
An
see.
active perception check.
Is this into the? This is the north. I can't see where you've gone.
Yes, to the north.
Yeah, an active. Go ahead. Give me an active perception check.
Sorry, I'm getting some lag.
I'll let you know. So you can't see as far as. You in the bright light in front of you, there are a number of stalactites and stalagmites, which are coming up, and in the far distance in your dim light, you can see a couple of stalagmites as well. Stalagmites are up, stalactites are coming down, right?
Correct.
Hold on tight. So there's a couple stalactites as well, but there doesn't appear to be anything of interest in this room, from where you can see. There,
okay.
You can see to the due west and to the northwest, the northwest west. There appear to be some additional passages.
That's my turn.
Bling Dog, or also known as
Wizard.
Blinky or Wizard. He, amazing feats of dairy do. He runs at this cube again and tries biting it. He doesn't like the way it tastes, but he likes ripping it from its body. So it bites. It hits. It does 4 piercing damage. There you go.
And it spits.
It ripped it off and spat it out. It doesn't even think about swallowing it this time. So he's learned his lesson. And then he stays there.
No.
He's staying there.
Okay.
And there's a reason he's going to stay there too. So let's see if he does.
He's in a giant flaming sphere right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna put it next. Is that flaming sphere 5 feet across?
It is a 5-foot diameter.
So he's going. This is more than 5 feet. It's like about. You can see the what I've done is like it's a little bit more than 5 feet. He is able to do this, and I'm gonna see if he can properly do this or not. D6. No, he doesn't. So he's sitting there. He's sitting there.
Oh, okay. He has to make a dex save.
Yep, he does. But he's not quite. So what you saw is him sort of, with no abandon, go out and help attack this guy. He's got to do a dex save. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
15.
Yeah, 14. So he's gonna take some damage. What is it?
6 fire damage.
All right. He didn't like that, but he accepted his punishment. He was a bad boy. Okay.
No.
Okay, so that takes us back to Legolas.
All right, so man, this is laggy tonight. So how far down is the cube? Oh, there it is. It just came up. So I'll move here and do the old Eldritch Blast thing, because I am a warlock, and that's pretty much all we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. 11. That will hit. Yep. It does
Alright.
8 force damage.
8 force damage. Second
Boom.
blast. 26.
Absolutely hits.
And,
10 force damage.
more.
Nice.
Yeah, so just it takes some damage. Absolutely.
And then I will the rest of my movement to come back here and is that dim light, or am I not far enough away from?
What's your do you have night vision?
I do.
Dark vision, sorry. I mean,
The reason I'm asking is I have one with shadows. So if it's in dim light or darkness, I can use. Oh, never mind. It's an action. I thought it was a bonus action.
no. You're in bright light? No, you're in dim light now.
Okay.
Yep.
But
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. Gale sneaks up behind you, Erevan, and just sort of like, I'm behind you, sir. That's all he says.
Good thing I'm not jumpy. I'd have stuck a knife in his face.
The gelatinous cube begins moving forward and tries to engulf this blink dog again. Large or smaller creature space. Whenever the cube enters the direction, the creature must make a DC 12 dex saving throw. And let's see if it makes it. Blink dog, dex saving throw. Boom. 10. It does not make the saving throw. If it doesn't, it now takes acid damage and is engulfed.
Oh, no.
All right, so let's see what happens. And it's Dan. Okay. Acid damage. Boom. Acid damage.
Poor wizard.
Okay, so and it not the wizard. This is the. Okay, 9 acid damage. Ouch. Wizard didn't like that. Yeah, wizard didn't like that. And you guys now see that this cube is now sort of, engulfed this blink dog, engulfed wizard. Only Kane and Legolas see that. The rest of you guys are up in the other room.
If it ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, it needs to read that save.
It's got to redo a deck save, which I know is going to fail, but let's just do it for fun. Absolutely fails. Yeah, fails.
6 fire.
6 fire. Nice. Okay.
Now, does the dog take that because he's engulfed?
The dog
you
will
can
take
take
dog
that.
will take it on his
Yeah.
turn.
Ugh.
6 fire. Okay. This thing is still coming. It is still in cubular shape. Kane, now you're up.
Uh,
I think it was Erevan.
Well, I was going to say.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. Yes, Erevan. Sorry, Erevan. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to move on down this way. Let me count it out. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There.
Okay,
And-
so you can see a little bit better. So to the west, there's a passage. Over here to the northwest, there appears to be another passage. There doesn't
Right
appear to
here?
be. There doesn't appear to be anything in the room except like it's a grand cavern. It's a natural. It looks like a natural cavern. And there's also what you also notice over here. appears to be some kind of damaged furniture, maybe a desk. Over here, just behind this in this little nook. And then that's really all as far as you can see. Over here, it might be another passage. Over here, it might be another passage, and to the north, it might be another passage. From there, you can't see.
When I get to here and I've scanned the room, I look back at Axel and I point to this piece of furniture. I said, check that out, but be careful.
There you go.
And that's the end of my turn.
Axel, you're up.
Oh, we skipped Kane.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. I've is Erevan, then Kane, and then sorry. Go ahead, Kane. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna ram the flaming sphere back into the cube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another deck save I gotta do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that's gonna go. Yeah, fail. 12. 12. Is that
15?
Okay, yeah, so that doesn't This is give me one more insight check as you do that. So you are very sure now that this thing is like some of the worst dex stats in a monster you've ever seen. If you're pretty sure that's about a 3 as the dex score. So it's very this does not move or is not very dexterous at all. And I'm gonna roll a 1d4, Greg. Just for fun.
You think you can outrun it just with a power walk?
Yeah, so pretty much you're like, okay, this thing is A, not moving very fast, and B, can't dodge worth shit. And with that roll for insight, I'm also going to let you know that the thing is dumb as fuck. I mean, it's not even it's not an intelligent creature. It's barely a creature because it doesn't have its own. It's like intelligence like 1. That's around the level of it. Okay, so just a little bit of extra flavor for you. So you do how much damage you're gonna do? So it fails. So 7 more damage. Is that right?
Yes, 7 more fire.
Yeah, it's whoa, that's not right. Yeah, so it's looking a little bit worse for wear. You see some chunks falling out of it. You see, pieces of it sort of falling out, sort of dribbling on the floor. It's like melted jello.
It's a bonus action to ram the sphere, so I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
Just to there.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to cast Druid Craft.
Okay.
And I want to make the tiny, harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather at your location.
Okay.
And I want to put that right behind the gelatinous cube to hopefully distract it and make it think that to go that way.
Take inspiration as well. Take a point of inspiration. Very good use of that. Whether it works or not, you're gonna have to roll a 1d10, and on this is just some flavor too. 1, 2, or 3, it goes towards it. So you have successfully distracted this dumb as nails cube. You think, with a little flourish of weather sense, like a little weather vane, basically, right? All right, that makes sense. Now we go to Axel, or Kane. Anything more that you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't really get to that furniture unless I dash there.
Well, just
sure you
take
can.
a look at it.
Yeah, you can.
That's all I was asking. You don't want to climb on top of it or anything.
What's your movement?
30 feet?
That's 30 feet, isn't it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you get there.
Wait, are we talking to here?
No. Up here.
right
Up here. Yeah,
here.
there. Yeah.
Oh, up there? Okay.
This is where you want to be.
So I will move to that. And I will investigate it.
It is a worn down, rickety old desk with a collapsed chair. Clearly laid out on the desk is a note. It's not a note. It's not a note. It is a tome. It's like a diary or some kind of text.
Is it legible to me? I speak Elven, Common, and Dwarvish. Hold on, let me double check those languages. But that's what I thought I put down.
In one turn, you're not going to be able to go and see the whole thing. On the page that it's on, you see there's an entry that talks about. So you'd have to go back to find out what the context is for this and who the hell is even writing it.
At first glance, do I recognize the words? Do I recognize the language?
It's in common.
Okay.
And it looks like a diary. In fact, well, actually, you can't tell. But what you see are some entries that talk about maybe 3 months ago. The entry saying, it says, the imp was lying. The imp was lying. I don't think this is going to be the way to. This is not going to be the way to everlasting life and true understanding of nature. Why did I make a deal with the devil?
Ooh.
And there is further writing in a language you've never seen, in certain runes that you don't understand. There's approximately a paragraph below that in some language you don't understand. And there's more context in previous pages, but you don't have the time to go check that out yet. But you see, looks like maybe a diary. That's what you're able to glean off of it for the first 6 seconds. There you go. Okay?
That's my turn.
There you go.
Luke, come to the dark side.
Wizard. Poof. Kane and Legolas, you both smell this really deep, musky, brute. Remember Brute cologne that they used to have they used to sell for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very musky, scent of this blink dog. There's a little bit of urine as well, because it's like he's
and burnt hair.
And burnt hair. He's like some acids, like some sizzling coming from his hide. Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
And burnt hair.
Okay, there you go. But he's not in great shape. He's Wizard's taking a bit of a beating. But he's okay. He's like licking himself. He's like trying to, his legs a little gimpy, but he's able to get out of there. His self-preservation mechanism kicked in and he teleported away. Legolas.
Okay, so step up here so I can cube again and my standard.
Okay, hold on a second. Eldritch Blast 22 with 11 force damage, and then 13 with 8 force damage. Is that right?
Correct.
Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And this, you see 2 blasts come out of Legolas. 2 big chunks of cube fly against the wall. But it's still coming. It's still coming. Legolas, anything more you want to do?
Yep, I want to step the hell out of. I'm up this.
Okay. Gale says, hello, Axel, what you got there? And he comes over and he begins helping you with the book. And he says, oh, that looks like druidish. I can't
I
hear
put
you.
my hand on his shoulder and I'm going to say, you know, Gale, you'd make a great squire.
But I am a squire, sir. Well, I'm not a squire. I'm a bit more of a...
squires, as in one of my retainers.
Collecting young boys, that's kind of frightening.
I mean, you want to give me a persuasion check or an intimidation check?
Technically, it's not my turn. So.
Yeah. So he says, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" So he says, "No." He says that this writing, this paragraph. Well, it's a bit. It looks like a diary. Well, this is druidish. Better get a druid to check this out. Oh, we know a druid, don't we? And that's the end of his turn. The cube, blorp, continues towards Kane. 5, 10, and he now goes in front of you. Does he have to do damage?
Distracted?
Sorry?
Was it not distracted?
Oh, sorry. You're so right. Yeah, so he moves over here. Does he have to roll for dex again as he passes through the...
It's just if he ends his turn there. Adjacent to it.
So he goes over here 15 feet away, and he's sort of like... Whoa. He basically engulfed the little effect that you had. So it doesn't do anything. Erevan, you're up.
Okay. Well, I see them checking that out, so whoops. Let me zoom in so I can see this better. And then we'll move.
I'm going to zoom out so I can see this better.
And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'll go to here, which is 5 short of my max. Whoa.
Here being... Oh, sorry.
I'm on the wall. Hang on. Let me
Okay.
shoot it off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. It is a passageway to the west, and it's veering south.
Okay.
Same style. Like it's natural, earthborn, but then there's some, some lumber to hold it up.
All
Not
right.
much.
I'm going to stop here, and I'll just say over my shoulder, a passage this way. Let's keep looking around.
Kane Arcatos. The gelatinous cube is moving away from you.
I will ram the sphere back into the cube.
Dex save, which will definitely fail. Boom. -2.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
Holy shit. Okay.
That was a
-2, and he
gel
takes
fail.
-2. So
Takes
what's
8
7? 8? 8 damage?
8. Yeah.
And you just sort of, as this bolt goes into him, you sort of see the whole, I mean, it's a big cube, right? It's 10 feet by 10 feet. The whole thing sort of shudders. And it's still moving, but it's taking some serious damage.
And I'll backward a little bit.
Okay.
I'll just dodge for my action.
Gonna dodge as your action? Alright. Axel. You guys are up. Axel, you're up here. You're up
Take a
here,
look
right?
at this book. and I will. I don't know if I want to touch it. Does it look just like a regular book, or does
It looks like a diary, yeah. Do you want to, I mean, you can...
He's got everybody paranoid.
Had problems with books before.
Yeah.
The Necronomicon.
I will, I'll scream that out loud. I'll say, "Hey, Kane, come take a look at this book." Gale says it's in druidic, and I will move. Is this still a continuation of the stuff I was looking at, or is this a new?
It's continuation. Yep. Again, this is a very wide. Oh, it's a large cave, like a central sort of cavern that is, again, 30 feet high, and stalactites, stalagmites, and a bunch of passages going off in all different directions. What you can see from where you are now, Axel, you can see that over here there is probably another passage. Down here there's another passage. And here it looks like the beginning of a passage, but it looks like it's not. It's just a little hole in the wall.
So wait, I got a passage north of me.
There's
east of
you, and then northwest, which is just a nook.
And then the one I called out where I'm at.
Yeah. And then there's one to the west, one to the south, there's one to the west down here where Aravat is. There's one to the west over here, just a little north of that, and then you don't know the rest.
Okay, I will move to there, and that will be my turn.
Okie dokie. The wizard is sort of like hanging out with Legolas and Cain, just sort of like sitting down. He's like licking his wounds. He's not. He's still growling, but he's not. He's not actively attacking right now. That's all he does. Legolas, your turn. Wait, I have a prediction for what Legolas is going to do.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You're going to drink a potion of haste and try to fly like a bird. Maybe not.
Close, but...
Close, but Eldritch Blast. 13 hits, 15 hits, 14 force damage? Holy crap, man.
27 total.
Jesus. Okay, yeah. So the first blast hits it. It just sort of, like, more than half of it splatters and shudders against the wall. It's like imagine like a jellyfish that's been thrown against a wall, like a dead jellyfish, sort of splatting there. And the second one is literally like Slimer in Ghostbusters. It blows up the cube, and there is gelatinous splatter all over the walls. Now mixed in with this gray ooze splatter as well. This thing is absolutely dead.
Like a porn.
Excuse me. There you go. Wow. How much? I mean, Legolas did so much of that damage. Excuse me. Okay. Legolas, Maegolas. Anything else you want to do now?
No. That'll be my turn.
Would you like to revel in your awesomeness? And just sort of...
No, the job needed to be done, so I did it. And I just realized something. I have a Wand of the War Mage, which is +1 that isn't set up, so...
I know.
Should have been +1 on every hit.
I was looking at... Again, it's been a long time since we've done this. I was looking at your magic items, like, what's going on with that War Mage? That War Mace, or Wand of the War Mage, right? Yep, okay.
And he did 51 points of damage.
Anyway, you destroyed a gelatinous cube pretty quickly, so good job.
I do have +1 to hit. Let me make sure it does damage too.
I think it's a moot point right now.
At this point, it's like you're not going to kill it any more than it's already killed.
I want to though.
You want to like evaporate the goo on the wall rather than just watch it.
It's like boiling the ocean.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, so right now, Axel, you've gone off to the north here, but Gale is still actively looking at the book. He actually takes the book and starts reading more of the entries. Like, oh my, oh wow, that's groovy, man. And sorry, it's a little Austin Powers there. It's groovy, man.
Sounds like Donald Sutherland.
Yeah. What? What?
Sounds
That's
like
super
Donald
Canadian. That's super Canadian.
Donald Sutherland from Kelly's Heroes.
Nice.
That's groovy,
Name
man.
2 more actors in Kelly's Heroes. Anybody that's not Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff, don't.
oh,
Jeff, no, not Jeff. Yeah, okay. Telly
You know
Savalas.
I- yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I've seen the movie, but I
You
can't
have. Was it
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood in it?
Yes.
Yes, we had Clint Eastwood,
Paul.
Telly Savalas, Donald Sutherland,
Don Rickles.
Don Rickles. Don Rickles and yeah. Can you what you need to do is you gotta compare Carol O'Connor, there you go, in the heat of the night, or Archie Bunker himself. So what you gotta do is you gotta compare Kelly's Heroes versus Fury. Did you ever see Fury?
It's a
Yeah.
good one.
Those are those are different eras in movie making, right?
Totally different.
Yeah.
And totally different push on the movie because
Yeah.
Kelly's Heroes is kind of a lighthearted anti-war movie.
Yeah, exactly. I watched actually last summer during the pandemic. I watched Patton, which I had never seen before. Anyway, okay. So I digress. We're not doing a break, obviously. So that's my break time. But Steve, you'd also a completely separate note here. And again, you can't see this in video, but I'm drinking the Grand Cru 22 from BJ's, and it's a fantastic. It's a wine like beer. It's not a wine like beer. It's a fantastic, thick.
Belgian. It's a Belgian.
It's a Belgian brew.
Yeah, I've got 2 of the. I actually bought a growler of it. They'll fill growlers for you for $5, or $5 if you're in the beer club.
That's these guys are great actually. Although this early December, I went down to San Diego for my son's. He had a soccer tournament. I went down to Stone Brewery. So Stone Brewery had its. I bring my growlers down there like twice a year maybe. And that place is great too. So they got some amazing brews there too.
Have you had their Woot Stout?
They don't. They were out of the Woot Stout. They'll be back in July. They only have it for about 3 or 4 months. But the Woot Stout is, I think they said it'll be back in June or July. So anyway, again, slight digression. Legolas, you've killed this thing, and we're back up to the wizard. Oh yeah, so he says, "Oh, this is really interesting. This is fantastic. This is a diary. Kane, I need you up here. I need you up here to translate. I can't read druidic."
I can.
Okay, but it's not your turn. You are now officially out of combat, you guys. So there's no more combat. What would you like to do?
Oh, actually, could I check the Hammond's Harvesting Handbook? See if I can get anything from these monsters?
You can indeed. Sure. Do you have that? You got the copy, right?
It's on a USB drive that I think I left in Oklahoma.
Okay, let me see if I've got it. I have it.
It's right. Oklahoma.
I got it. So under just a minute. D&D. We are playing Citadel Isle of Dread and supplemental materials. Hammond's Handbook. Here we go. So so the optional rule was No, did you just screw it up, dude? No, come on. Shit. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I've just screwed up your video by... There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. But I can minimize you there, and you're going to be frozen for a second. Okay, Hammond's Harvesting Handbook. Again, thanks very much to... This was Jeffrey / Jasmine Yang. Appreciate this. What I'm going to need you to do... You can appraise... Before you hack and hack at the butchering the animal, you can appraise the creature to be harvested. So you're gonna need to do a. I'll do this, I guess.
You're gonna need a sponge and a spoon, man.
No, but you need to actually see what kind of animal or what kind of creature it is. A gray ooze.
Jello shots, anybody?
It's an ooze.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's an ooze. Okay, that doesn't help. An ooze? A large ooze and a medium ooze. Yeah, an ooze. So I need you to do an investigation check. And you need to do it for the cube. You need to do a DC 10. And for the ooze, you need to do a DC 8.
Go cube first.
Yep.
No. Ooze second. That one I did.
Okay, the ooze. You got the ooze. All right. So. Let me check out the ooze. Works. There's the oozes. Okay. So that was the gray ooze, right? So okay, so you need to do a DC 10. A DC 10 what? A dex save or a dex check. So you need to go and the harvesting is the dex modifier, proficient arcana, a skill check. So an ooze is, again, investigation. So give me an investigation roll, please. And you can also add your dex save, your dex modifier, and your an investigation, your proficiency in investigation if you have any.
With dex to be at 10.
Okay. Dex is a 10. You just got it, by the way.
Ooh.
The DC was 10. And you are able to... So what you realize, there's this... Where is it? Okay, so you get the... it's gray residue. So you're able to get some gray residue, which is a part of this beast. And it is... It's not as potent as a black pudding, but it's highly acidic. Some blacksmithing techniques actually use this acid in advanced smithing projects, but the difficulty and volatility of controlling the residue has made this a rather esoteric art form. You can get you get one vial of gray residue that can be poured on a piece of non-magical metal. The ooze will eat through 2 inches of that metal every round for the next 10 rounds, after which it becomes too diluted to continue. So it doesn't craft anything specific. It's worth 7 gold pieces. It weighs 1 pound, and it can be sought after by blacksmiths. Okay.
Nice.
Just so you feel better, the gelatinous cube wouldn't do much more either. It's about the same kind of thing. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, you're able to do that. The rest of you, Axel, what did you want to do? By the way, did you want to go and
I
explore?
was just
or did you-
I was just searching the area,
Okay,
So
yeah.
I was moving up, and that's the tunnel. I was taking a look down the tunnel.
Okay.
I know. Marivan was looking at the passage below.
Okay. So there's a northeast passage here, and there's an east passage over here. Yep. And Erevan, you are at the sort of southwest passage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay, that's clearly a western passage.
Okay.
Um,
And I
Lego-
tell everybody there's a passage this way for sure.
okay, so you've got right now there's clearly 4 additional passages. Legolas, what did you want to do? You might be
You're
talking,
muted.
but you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
I'm just gonna head down the hallway and see what's to be seen down here, and see if there's any loot that was dropped by that cube.
Okay, you're gonna check out the loot by the cube, from the cube.
See if there's any loot by the cube.
Okay. Please give me a 1d4 roll. Right. So, let's make this. This is going to be a nice little.
One copper piece.
We're gonna make
Now,
this. We're gonna make this a little fun.
You'd be gone right now.
What's
You're gonna find a gem in there, I guarantee.
This is something we don't do enough of. It's random loot tables from the Dungeon Master Guide, you guys.
Oh,
I
geez.
love those.
It's been ages since I've done one of these, so let's do that. But again,
I have
finding the
looked,
page that it's on is going to be a tricky one, but we'll get there.
The monster manuals don't do they tell you?
Nope.
Give you a
I get to
zone?
make a call on which table I roll on.
Oh, okay. I know the old book. It tells you what class of treasure and all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
they got challenge ratings
Yep.
from individual monsters or hordes of monsters.
Yeah.
So give me, go ahead. So, Legolas, give me a D100, please.
26.
26. Then, I'll just do this fast. Oh, not bad. 10, 18, 24. Yeah, grand total of 24 copper pieces. These things aren't the biggest challenge rating. They got a lot of hit points, but not the biggest challenge rating. So that's
Maybe it's
okay.
because they're so dexterous.
They're so dexterous. Yeah, that was a little anticlimactic, but hey, it's not a treasure hoard. It's an individual treasure from a creature. So
You never know when you're gonna need ammunition for a sling.
That's right.
absolutely, and you never know where they don't take gold, silver, electrum, or platinum. So
That's true.
there you go. All right, good. So that's all you find in the ooze. You know what? I'll let you roll for the ooze as well. No, I'm not gonna let you roll for the ooze because the metal would have been dissolved. So fine. It's practically okay. Kane, did you want to go check out what you've had
Yeah.
your buddy Gale calling to you?
I
Okay.
think I heard someone needed to read druidic.
So basically, this is what, and you guys, Gale calls you over. He says, "Guys, listen to this. This is really important for us." And he says, "I've been reading part of this diary, and it looks like it's been written by this druid named Barnabas. It says it's Barnabas's underground diary." And he doesn't read it out at verbatim, but he summarizes. He said there's these first entries around this druid named Barnabas who has come to this area to learn about nature, sort of help to herd some of the local dinosaurs as a ranch, and he's been one day it sounds like he met an imp that had, there was tales of these natural caverns that had been discovered under this ranch house. And one day, as he was sort of exploring these natural caverns, he was approached by this woodland creature. And very clearly, Kane, that imps are not fey creatures, but he indicates that he thought this was like a fey fairy or something that was, had convinced him to teach him the secrets of a long life and provide the mysteries of nature on the Isle of Dread. And you're sort of seeing how he started talking to him and he got convinced that this is great. Ultimately, he was convinced to build this portal and cast this spell that was able to, help him commune with nature and provide everlasting life. However, it seems to have opened a portal to the seven hells, and have let a number of devils into the environment. He says, and this imp has shown its true. This was not a fey fairy. This was an imp. How could I have been so stupid? This portal is now jeopardizing not only our ranch, but the Isle of Dread and the lands as we know it. And the lands as we know it. How could I have been so dumb? Oh my God, they are taking me. I've got no chance, is the last sort of thing he says. But Greg and Kane, in Druidic, there is something in Druidic specifically that he's written here. He says, I was a fool to ever think something like this would have been available to me so easily. I hope that Prattis will forgive me. Prattis. He goes, I may have been naive, but I am not a fool. I have created 4 magic switches throughout the underground here that can shut down this portal. These switches are in the caves to the southeast, to the southwest, to the northeast, and to the northwest. I fear that anyone reading this, it may be too late. But this is the way to turn off this is the way to turn off the shield to the portal. And as you see these druidic runes, you sort of see the scribe, the writing sort of fade away, and that's the last entry in this journal. No one seems to have gone through this journal. You're not quite sure why this desk is just lying here, but it seems to be pretty genuine.
I'm sorry, just so I get straight, there's 4 magic switches to shut down the portal?
To shut down the shield protecting the portal. And the portal is to the north of here, apparently. That's the only guidance you get. You don't know what's coming out of the portal. The only thing you hear is it was a portal to the 9 hells that demon or devils are coming out of.
We're going from D&D to Doom.
Well, we don't want to shut down the portal that's protecting the house, right?
Well, that's different. That's a field that was turned on
Yeah.
You don't. So I'm not gonna give this to you. You don't get the feeling that is this. That's not a portal. That's a
That's a shield.
protection for the. That seems. I mean, I'll even give it. Well, no, I'm not going to give it to you. So this is the Barnabas's underground diary. Okay.
I wonder if he's got a bedroom diary. Or
Maybe.
overground diary.
So, but you guys, so with that, this is we said this was going to be a short one. This is basically back into a little bit of your little bit of the crack to the D&D addiction. Hopefully, it's soothed the bomb of too long not playing D&D. And what we will pick this up. There's still a bit more to go here, obviously. And we'll pick it up next Wednesday. Are we all good for the same time, 7:30, you guys?
Yep.
It's got a little more time. I know this is a little bit slower than I thought, but it's also because we're not doing this on extended 4-hour sessions, right? So, okay. With that, thanks very much, everybody. Have an awesome night, and thanks for participating. When I get this, I'll send you guys the link to the to viewing. Please send this to some friends. I got zero problems if nobody's looking at this, but be nice if you got one person actually had some interest in this. Especially we had some people in December. There were we had 40 people viewing our stream and on Twitch. Some D&D real D&D enthusiasts. So that's kind of cool. So with and what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just shut this down. I got a discussion for you guys. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. You guys, I had a request come in. Dusty has a buddy that's in Vegas, and I did a quick chat with him on Monday, and then sort of ran out of time. I need to go have a follow-up call with him. He's interested in doing a session. I know that we're good with 4 people right now, but I'd always wanted to make sure we had sort of a backup if we needed to. What I would suggest is we maybe... Did everything just die?
We lost Jeff, but he's back now.
Oh, there. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. I just heard that. I thought it was me that was dropped off. So what I was going to do is see if you guys want to bring him along for one session kind of thing. Maybe we do need somebody could play Gale, and see if he's sort of up for the group. But I want to see what you guys' thoughts are with that.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, any new blood's always a good thing.
Yeah, good. I will. So what we'll do is we'll probably have a guest for next session, and then see how it goes. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you next Wednesday.
All right. Thanks, John.
Ciao, boys.
Sure.
See ya. Bye.
Have a good one.
See ya.